And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. Talk about an explosive. It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, it's our main event between the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel. Doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the turns. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards and keep your opponent off guard.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to get to him. Bring him down after allowing him 14 on the play. That's going to be a Lions first down.
13 yards.
Yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Here's Gone. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
The coverage by Sonny Styles.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Play made by Deron Payne. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play clock. That's going to set them up with the first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Another one for Gibbs. Space to the left. And he gets home. Touchdown, Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs capping a 7-play scoring drive. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they go up 7-0 here early. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. To return, Jerome Ford. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. 30. Gets the 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown.
To Terry McLaurin. Touchdown.
He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his effort.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, it's Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2.
That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Goff to the air now. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Commanders get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. This is Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt, in it for the first time. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have second down behind the sticks.
Wizard. Girl. Quinn.
Here's Daniels. Brought in right side by McLaurin. Defender closing in and will take him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 25. And it is a first down, Washington.
25 yards. And the Washington first down.
We're going back this way. Barbell. Go. Hey, Hugh Derby. Bunt. Go.
Daniels now. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
Chigakonkwo from 23 out.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
On is Moody for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14. Lions 7.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Dortch now to return it. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. Gain of about 24. First down coming up. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
This is Gibbs on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Gone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hotel. Inside edge. Attack. Pull. Attack.
Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Washington.
Complete to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown.
So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. They now lead by 14 points. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Dortch now to return it. And it'll come to an end as they touch him down.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. A give left side for Gibbs. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Von Chason making that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to Gibbs now on second. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. It is first down Detroit.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. That's going to give the Lions the first down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
That's another Detroit Lions first
Throwing is gone. Look at that power, deep left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, 1 yard to go. Goff back to throw. Pass is brought in by Laporta. On the play. That's going to be a Lions first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at
Now
the
go.
33-yard line.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Sends this one to and through the end zone, so that's incomplete. So that's going to bring up second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
On second down, Goff throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Throwing now, Daniels. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Commanders first down.
First down, Washington.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. This is caught. He's across midfield. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Big hitter on first down. 39 yards.
A 39-yard gain on the play. First down, Commanders.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
And we're good, we're good. Debo, Debo. Big green, big green, big green. Come. Attack, attack. Win. Attack.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
That's good, that's good. Quick, hey, Purdy. He's full. H option. Come.
Throwing on second. Daniels. Catch is made in close. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Stephon Diggs from 16 out. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Dortch now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Well, even a great game extra moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on third. He lets another one go. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. And he gets home. Touchdown Lions. Jamison Williams, 77 yards out.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. It's down to a 14-point game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To throw, Daniels. Chased out to his right. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. It's going to be a run out of bounds. Play goes for about 16 before he stepped out. And it's going to be first down Commanders.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. He's hit and taken down after a 27-yard gain. And it is a first down Washington.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in, getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. Second and 3 now. Running once again with Krosky Merritt. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
To the air on third and long. It's on target to Williams. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Moody able to tack on that extra point. And the lead now 21.
Commanders 35, Lions 14. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Dortch now to return it. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
A 2nd down throw from Gone. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Gone. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Big strike here to Williams. Risky call there, Brock. They deliver. Converting on 4th down with a big play. They're up past the 25 now. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Goff setting the throw. Trying to push deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
It's a gain of 55. That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good gain, but the tackle limits it to 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. Looking to throw. Gone. And he can't find the connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac Teslam finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Bates now for the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. It's down to a 14-point game.
Commanders 35.
defense has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Krosky Merritt to open the drive. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. That's going to bring up a Commanders 1st down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
1st down, Washington.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Robbie. Attack. Win. Attack.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Yet another highlight in a game with so many of them. 30 yards. They're lining up for a field goal. Don't need the points, but it seems like they just can't resist. From 37 yards in the right hash. Mooney knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Just about done here. Only 9 seconds remaining. Throwing is gone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Off to pass now on 2nd down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there as this game is over. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress.